As you might expect, we'll be making forward-looking statements about our business and financial performance during the course of this presentation. Those statements are subject to risks and uncertainties that are described in our filings with the SEC. Please refer to the full text of the forward-looking statement slide for further information. We ask that you refrain from audio or video recording or rebroadcasting any of the content. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, I'm Tony Pavlovich, and I lead the Global Professional Services Organization. And I'm so happy to be here with you today to talk about how the customer success and professional services teams are here to ensure your success along every step of your Splunk journey. On behalf of the Customer Success and Professional Services organizations and our 7,000 Splunkers plus, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you for being a Splunk customer. Seeing all the success you are bringing to your organizations, the problems you're solving, the amazing things that you're doing, that is why we Splunkers are here every day. There's a Splunk saying about how customers can make a bad day or even a good day great, and I live that every day. In my role, I'm fortunate to talk to customers across the globe, so I have lots and lots of great days, thanks to you. We see customers who are collecting data on race cars to show an augmented reality at an iconic car museum, ensuring the Olympics go without a hitch with no security issues, remotely collecting data from heart monitoring devices to ensure that patients are safe and healthy. These are just a few of the interesting and impactful use cases, and the list just continues to grow as needs change. So yeah, I see they added a letter to this slide. I see the letter F has made its way into the message, but you get it. Yep, shift happens. Now, as a native New Yorker, I tend to talk fast, but will carefully navigate the message. And as a lover of fast cars, I kind of liken this to when you downshift, you punch the gas pedal and accelerate for the win. So I get shift happens. In fact, we're shifting and going faster every day. And well, when things change and shift, you may need some help, some guidance, some expertise, someone to ride along, provide a roadmap to success, or to drive for you. And this is where customer success and professional services comes in. So we've had the privilege to work with thousands of customers, and we have experience to help you along every mile or kilometer of your journey. So no matter where you are on this journey, we have the resources and the expertise to ensure your success. And today, Katie and I will be talking about the services that you can leverage at every stage, from onboarding to continuous adoption, through expanding your business and insights and beyond. We'll be sharing more about the new self-service digital channels, our thriving community of practitioners and partners, and the Splunk services that provide tailored guidance and ensure your success all along the way. So the impact of the pandemic has only accelerated transformation. You've been asked to deliver outcomes across a massively complex technology landscape. Shift happens. On the IT and observability side, the pace of change in digital transformation is becoming the new normal, and it's more critical than ever to keep this pace. As cloud-native architectures are becoming more and more complex, we see the challenge that security teams are experiencing with an increasing complex security landscape and a rapidly expanding attack surface. And as teams move towards cloud modernization and digital transformations, there may be concerns about security visibility and maybe even an increase in manual security tasks. And we all know the key to security is harnessing data and threat intelligence, taking those insights and understanding the data and the robust analytics, and taking automated action. So with all of this shift and complexity, organizations need more than just technology. You need experience, expertise, and proven best practices on every step of that journey. And there are questions that we hear from you, why you contact us, asking, can you help me with all of this shift? Things like, what can we do before a professional services engagement starts? Maybe education or training, or do some planning and get ready. What are some of the best practices around our SOC or NOC? How can I leverage digital experience management? Or maybe even, how do I migrate to Splunk Cloud? I know we also hear, how do I get data into the cloud? And what are some of the best practices on AWS, GCP, or Azure? Well, we have the resources and community available to give you the answers that you're looking for. We're seeing similar outreach in our community too, where it's easy to self-serve and get the help you need, or give help in areas where you may have expertise. So in this robust community of practitioners, we're seeing 640,000 visits across just dashboards and visualizations, where there are over 300 new solutions just this year. Lots of inquiries, 2.7 million, on Splunk searches, and we have over 1,100 new solutions. Many visits on Getting Data In, or GDI, and we have 300 new solutions there just this year. And other areas noted here, where we join together as a community to help when needed. And beyond our communities, we in customer success and professional services are here to help you as you navigate all that shift. The customer success and professional services teams have over 15 years of deep experience across thousands of customers of all sizes and all types. And we've heard from you, and we've listened. You want the right services with the right resources at the right time for every stage in your journey that are both prescriptive, but tailored to your specific priorities and needs. So whether that be through our technical enablement, professional services, advisory and adoption services, and our support team. And you want a focus on agility, speed, and quicker time to value. So we're providing you with the access to those services when they are needed the most. So now I'd like to welcome Katie Bianchi, Senior Vice President of Customer Success. And between us friends, she's a really great basketball player, so don't accept a one-on-one challenge. And she can also initiate into a break dance at any moment, so beware. Anyway, she's here to share some exciting developments in our portfolio of services, and more importantly, how these can further drive your business outcome. Passing it to you, Katie.
Thanks, Tony. Nothing but net. I'm so excited for the chance to talk to you all today about what we're doing to help you deal with fast-moving and complex shift. And as the whole saying goes, shift happens and then you thrive. See what I did there? And customer success and professional services take the mission of getting you to thrive very seriously. You're at the heart of everything we do. You might say we're obsessed with your success. I've been a Splunker for 4 years, and during this time, I have had the honor of working with folks like you, understanding firsthand what's important to you and your customers and what challenges you face. Over the past 18 months or so, the complete landscape has changed for you. Many of you have had your digital transformation roadmaps accelerated, or you're running fast to launch large, new strategic initiatives to support a fast shift to an almost fully digital business model. And whether it's financial services, retail, consumer, healthcare, or any other industry, the themes are the same. More data, more attack surfaces, more application changes, more use cases, more users putting unplanned load on your applications. And the reality is, through all of this, you're all having to figure out ways to do more with less. We get it is tough to survive, let alone thrive in a world like this, which is exactly why we're building more for you. So let's talk about what we're doing to support you in the dynamic, fast-paced world you're living in, no matter where you are in your journey with Splunk. We say listen to your data at Splunk. In customer success, we also like to say listen to your customers. We learn so much in conversation with you and appreciate the time you take to tell us what's working and, quite frankly, what's not. Recently, we spent time with many of you to learn more about how we can improve our services offerings to better meet your changing needs. We listened, and you asked for 3 main things. First, you need the services that deliver to your outcomes no matter where you are on your Splunk journey. Second, you want a seamless buying experience with services that are easy to consume. And third, you're looking for more proactive, prescriptive guidance across security, IT operations, observability, and cloud. We believe the journey is the destination. And so, with your feedback, we've spent time aligning our success offerings with the outcomes you need at every step of your Splunk journey. Getting you to fast time to value is all about being in the driver's seat next to you to do the right planning that defines your critical business outcomes, relevant use cases, and the right implementation and adoption services to support a fast deployment. Once you're at cruising speed, optimization is all about keeping you there with prescriptive best practices, learning paths to support educating your growing and evolving user base, and the right technical resources through our expert technical support team and our on-demand services team who will minimize time in the pit stop or prevent a wrong turn. The open road holds endless possibilities, and it's never any fun without putting it into high gear. So count on us to bring the right level of capability to you as you discover new areas of potential value with Splunk. So, what's new on the journey? We're extending our success plan offerings to include education and on-demand services so more of you get the right services that drive value. We know that these type of services accelerate your time to value by more than 3 times. We're creating prescriptive consumption roadmaps for these on-demand services and education credits to take the guesswork out of getting you to value. We're making our education content more consumable by modularizing the content so you can consume what you need when you need it. And we're adding in the right modernization services to support your digital transformation. We're also adding more capability into our existing strategic advisory offering so we can meet more of your complex needs across security, IT operations, observability, and cloud. And if that's not enough, we are constantly adding to our library of prescriptive adoption journeys and best practices. And we're launching the most asked for digital journeys to better guide you. Tony and I are so excited to take this ride with you and tell you more about all of these exciting changes. One of the first and most important areas in starting to deploy and adopt Splunk is getting data in so you can get the right insights at the right time. You heard from Tony about how often we hear from you about getting data in, and it's so important to talk about what we're doing to help across the product, education, best practices, and on-demand services. As you've heard from Doug, turning data into doing is hard. We see 3 main challenges that get in the way of reaching the outcomes that data can power for you. First, today's technology landscape is increasing the complexity of digital interactions and the volume of data that organizations are generating. The pandemic is only accelerating this. On top of the growing data sources, the amount of tools, applications, and data stores are huge and can cause blind spots. And finally, continuously evolving security, privacy, and compliance regulations make it even more challenging to ensure access to the right data at the right time with the right governance. It's no surprise that getting insights from data can be difficult, time-consuming, and resource-intensive. So, what are we doing to make this shift easier? First, we're investing heavily to simplify our getting data in experience across our entire product portfolio with things like Data Manager and ingest actions. And we have a series of education and best practices that we're continually building on to help guide you on things like cleaning existing data and identifying the right data sources. And if you're looking for more support, our on-demand services or assigned expert team can take the wheel and help with data source or data model reviews and more to make sure you get the right data in as quickly as possible. Next, let's talk about modernization to the cloud and how it can supercharge your digital transformation. We've seen big differences in how quickly many of our customers who are going through complex digital transformation can get to value in Splunk Cloud, with no incremental time spent on hardware provisioning or infrastructure management. With Splunk Cloud, we take care of managing and optimizing your deployment so that you can focus your time on getting more value out of Splunk. Sounds great, right? But we know that the road to Splunk Cloud can be complex, and you need a trusted partner to help you ensure a seamless and fast transition so you can stay focused on your critical outcomes, like reducing downtime on your website to improve customer experience, or getting that new app launched and out there to capture a new and emerging customer need. A great example of this that I know well is a leading global technology company who had to manage a huge shift going on in their business. This customer really had seen the power of Splunk to unlock the value of their data. They had 60 terabytes of data in Splunk with over 100 apps and some ambitious plans to reduce their infrastructure costs and extend the capability and coverage of their global SOC. Enter Splunk Cloud. The migration was complex, and our experts worked closely with the customer from start to finish to plan and prepare for the migration, working through assessments, data preparation, app validation, and more. We were able to be there at each step to support and provide technical advisory and hands-on implementation services. I'm happy to say the migration was successful, and our customer now spends less time on infrastructure management and more time accelerating use cases, getting more benefit out of their data than ever before. So, how can we help you make the complex easier? Splunk partners with you on every stage of your migration to cloud, from planning to cutover and beyond, with prescriptive tools, resources, and experts. During planning and preparation, we're taking the time alongside you to baseline your current architecture, environment, apps, data, and how you're using Splunk for compatibility with Splunk Cloud. We're also charting the course with you on where you want the Splunk journey to take you in the future. Then, we're providing a prescription on how to get to Splunk Cloud quickly and seamlessly. Based on this work, we're able to more quickly configure, install apps and TAs, and migrate data you are bringing to Splunk Cloud. It doesn't end there. We promise you ongoing value by coming to Splunk Cloud, so we make sure you are well supported post-migration with a longer-term roadmap for ongoing success that will bring you and your customers more value. And while customer success is here to help, the entire Splunk Village is making investments to deliver what you need to tackle your biggest challenges. We built the Splunk Cloud Migration Assessment app so you can easily analyze your on-premise deployment and have the guidance you need to help migrate to Splunk Cloud successfully and quickly. Our new Victoria experience is an underlying architecture of the Splunk Cloud platform that brings you even more self-service. It's a new multi-tenant clustering service that provides high availability, and we're adding new features like federated search so you can search across your multiple Splunk deployments, including Splunk Cloud Platform and your Splunk on-premise deployments. And when we say self-service, we mean it. With the new Victoria experience, over 98% of our cloud-compatible Splunk-based apps are self-installable. We also heard that you wanted real-time visibility to help you better manage your use of Splunk Cloud. Look no further than the Cloud Monitoring Console to help you see usage, spend, user behavior, and much more to help you get the most out of Splunk Cloud. And go deeper with tools like Health Report and Rapid Diag so you can investigate and resolve any issues. We can't talk about your journey without highlighting the critical role our partner ecosystem plays on the road to your success. GreenSky, a financial service provider, was looking to move to the Splunk Cloud platform to reduce cost and improve agility. They needed a partner who could dig into their Splunk platform usage and help them migrate to Splunk Cloud in the most effective and efficient way possible. With the help of our great partner TechStream, GreenSky was able to consolidate 2 Splunk deployments to lower their cost of ownership, simplify administration and governance of multiple deployments, and optimize their usage. And TechStream and GreenSky were able to do this and meet PCI requirements. Thanks to TechStream and all of our partners for making a big difference every day. These are the stories we love to tell. Look for more on Splunk.com and across all of our best practices content. You all have to deal with a lot of shift. And we started by saying shift happens. If the last 18 months have taught us anything, it is to be ready for change and to expect the unexpected. That's why we've designed the third pillar of your journey to expand value with our accessible, consumable modernization services. These are here for you to help you answer what's next and how can Splunk and data help you with the next shift. Okay, so those of you who know the band Journey know that we don't stop believing. We like to think that you should never stop believing in the value you can get from your data in Splunk. That's why we've designed the third pillar of the customer success journey to expand value with our accessible, consumable modernization services. We've talked a lot about how customer success can help with a variety of your challenges, from getting data in to managing cloud migration. But what's next? I've often heard from customers that you need to think ahead into expanding value across your entire business after the initial implementation is complete. Our promise to you is that once you have your initial use cases up and running, we will help you figure out what's next. We're in this with you for the journey. This is where our success realization and expert advisory services come in, to ensure your investments align with your outcomes as you grow and scale, and to help you discover untapped use cases of your data that you have already brought into Splunk. And while you do that, you will have the education and training to continue to expand your team's knowledge at every step of the way. In our first generation of Assigned Expert, we wanted to provide ongoing technical advisory from a Splunk expert who knew your environment and could help with specific product guidance. In speaking with your observability, security, and IT teams, we've heard that you need additional domain expertise, especially in observability, and want us to extend our advisory depth for SOC and NOC. You also told us to keep the prescriptive guidance coming, because if someone knows your environment and Splunk best practices, you can better see around corners and plan for the future. With this in mind, we are thrilled to announce Assigned Expert 2.0. Our assigned experts will help navigate you on a value realization path throughout your journey that tightly aligns to your business goals and the specific Splunk products you're using. This expanded capability ensures you're tackling use cases faster and you see value at an accelerated pace. It ensures you receive proactive guidance with product best practices in additional domains like observability. And to get a better idea of how this can help, one of our customers who provides home security recently leveraged our new Assigned Expert offering. In their words, having a dedicated resource helped them and their teams with running their deployment, optimizing architecture and performance, and more quickly extending use cases. This work helped our customer resolve issues more quickly, avoid issues while they grew, and also help them consolidate their tool sprawl and simplify their work. For questions on how to take advantage of the Assigned Expert offering, check out our virtual customer success booth with success experts available and excited to talk to you. We've spoken about how our services can help you with transformation at every stage. Now, let's talk about tools that you and your team have access to in order to self-guide. I'd like to welcome back Tony. I heard she spilled some secrets about me, so make sure to ask her about baby turtles and her need for speed. Tony, back to you.
Thanks, Katie. So over the last year, our customer success and professional services teams have been heavily investing in self-service channels to allow you to self-serve and self-guide. These are available to every customer. Yep, you heard that right, every one of you. So we're pleased to introduce new self-serve digital journeys and content. And we started with a cloud onboarding and cloud migration journey. For observability, infrastructure monitoring, and APM, that's coming soon in December, so it's right around the corner. Think of a digital journey as your own curated experience with resources aligned to explicit goals and objectives. When you become a Splunk customer, you can expect your customer success advocate or manager to send you weekly updates which contain key steps to success that we know are best practices, we've seen and used successfully time and time again. In your first 60 days, as a Splunk Cloud or Observability customer, we'll send you curated guidance and ensure that you are plugged in to the Splunk ecosystem to help you get started. An example is the cloud onboarding journey, which has the prioritized onboarding goals that will set you up to use Splunk effectively and efficiently. Additionally, self-service troubleshooting is available and actionable tips and tricks are also provided for much faster time to value. So I know you're asking, what does that journey look like? Here's an example of what you might expect when you're onboarding with cloud. You sign up, you're ready to get started with the Splunk Cloud. In your first week, we'll send you content, demos to get your data in, followed by the easiest way to search and build reports and dashboards. We'll build on this over the next few weeks with use cases for getting started, best practices, and more, along with helpful knowledge on setting up role-based access and controls. And finally, in your first 60 days, we want to help your data tell a story so you can go from that first use case to the next and quickly. So at the end of your onboarding digital journey, you should be well on your way, along with getting the additional support you need from our education and technical enablement teams. All of these are delivered right into your inbox and with your customer success manager or advocate to support you every step of the way. And as part of these digital journeys, we're building and curating content across best practices and with our best resources, making that readily available to you. Splunk Lantern, that's our resource hub specifically for you for self-service, with step-by-step use cases and content to assist, curated for you as users and customers. And also, we have created Tech Talks. You can subscribe to these. These are 20-minute sessions, so not too long, that focus on very specific topics, such as ingesting security data from syslog or how to upgrade to Python 3. And we're making continued investments in the Splunk community and trust across answers, users groups, and community solutions. Okay, we have shared a lot with you, but where do you go from here? What's next? What's next for you, your organization, after you leave the session today? Don't worry, Katie and I will not leave you up Shift's Creek. Transformation can be difficult, and the shift is real. We know you are the people making things happen for your organizations. We understand how challenging it is to do more with less, changing environments and more complexity, and the ongoing unknowns. Customer success and professional services are here to help you navigate your way, to give you the guidance, the resources, and services that you need when you need them. Education and training, on-demand, advisory, and adoption services, and support. We are deeply vested in your success and are providing this portfolio of learning and guidance services to get the most out of your investment in Splunk. So reach out, leverage us. We're in it with you every day. So when you need help, use the power of these three to find the right information and guidance, resources, and services. 1, through self-service like Lantern, Tech Talks, digital journeys. You can find focused and curated content at your fingertips. 2, leverage our legendary and powerful Splunk community and Splunk Trust, where you can find user groups and community solutions. And then lastly, 3, with our portfolio of services delivered by customer success and professional services, you have access to the best practices to make sure that you're successful. Expert advisory when you need it, like on-demand and assigned expert services, technical enablement and education to expand your own capabilities, and cloud modernization services as you move data to the cloud and modernize your critical data systems. Transformation can be hard, and the associated change management is real. We get it. It can be a real shift show. Customer success and professional services are here for you when you need us. To learn more about self-service, visit our virtual customer success booth to explore how to use services you may not even know you had and how to leverage any outstanding credits for our services. And we have a fun scavenger hunt all online where, in addition to t-shirts, yay, t-shirts, you have the opportunity to win an Oculus, yay, virtual reality. In addition, check out some sessions at Conf, like Cloud Migrations without the migraine. On behalf of Katie and I and the entire customer success and professional services teams, know that we are obsessed with customer success, with your success. And when shift happens, we can help you thrive. We're here for you. Thank you.